Everybody knows, everybody loves Judge Jeanine Pirro, former Westchester County District Attorney. She's a judge, best-selling author, and the host of Justice with Judge Jeanine on Fox News Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Judge, so kind of you to join us on the morning show. How are you?
I'm terrific. How are you, Joe?
Well, good. So great to talk to you because I know it's so early, but now we added the extra hour, so we can't.
You know what? I'll be your huckleberry. Let me tell you, add that extra hour, I'm all ready for you. How are you? I mean, are we crazy with this election or what?
I know it's not. It's great to see you at the Eric Trump affair. You are so fun, and I have to get to some serious issues. But first and foremost, you are so much fun to be with. You are such a vivacious personality. You're into like this side which we all know and we all love, and you're great on the show. But I got to get to your arms are jacked, girl. You are working out. I love that. I love that. I'm going. You were sleeveless. You were sleeveless, and I'm saying, whoa, Judge Jeanine, are you doing free weights? You doing machines, Judge?
No, I do free weights. I have a trainer. But here's the thing. Because, look, I have to work out. I cannot afford a new wardrobe. If I started getting heavy, I mean, I'd have to buy all new clothes. I can't do it. So I work out, you know? It's a matter of finances. Anyway, you know what? It keeps me young, and it keeps me strong. And I'm in a fighting mood most nights, as you could see. But
we love it. We love it. And when you do, you're open on your show on Fox. That goes so viral, and we all identify with that. And you speak for all of us. So thank you for that, Judge. But about a much more serious note, and we always like to try to get everybody in the most positive of moods when we're on the radio, Judge. But when you see 2 more cops killed, Judge Jeanine, what's going on out there?
Well, you know, it's obviously, I mean, there is this acceptance that in some people's minds and in some segments of our society that, you know, the people who go out there and protect us are you know, not worthy of anything. And if you kill them, so be it. And I think that stems from a mentality that came from the White House. And I'm not going to start trashing them, but this is what we've got to do. The only way to stop this, it's like a shadow that is on this nation right now. It's a cloud where we don't seem to know the difference between right and wrong and law and order and anarchy. Is this election. And this election is so important, Joe, because we've got people who are doing the right thing, putting their lives on the line, and then we've got these anarchists and these animals who are out there just killing innocent people. And it is astonishing. If you think about what people are saying and the language that they're using now, it's so unlike it was 20, 30 years ago. And I don't want to hearken to the past as that being our better days. I think our better days are in front of us, and I think we now have an opportunity with this election in 6 days to change the mentality and in this country.
You know, Judge, you're right, and thank you for your support of law enforcement. We all feel that way, and you are so vital on your television show, how you support law enforcement. God bless you for that. But I have to ask, as a woman, you're a close personal friend of Donald J. Trump, and as a woman, you're all in for Donald Trump.
I'm all in. Let me tell you something. I'm not even going to let you finish the question because that just got me going. Okay, as a woman, as someone who was in law enforcement, as a judge, as a prosecutor, as a politician, as a mother, as an author, I don't know what I am. I own pigs. Call me a pig owner, okay? This is a man that I have known for 30 years who respects women, and I don't give a damn about what anybody is saying. Oh, he doesn't respect women, and Hillary going off. Yeah, I don't want my children to hear this. You know what, Hillary? You are the epitome of anti-woman. You have spent your life destroying the women who were victimized by your husband. You had your bimbo brigade out there. You are the one who defended a pedophile, and that's okay in your mind. But when you trash a 12-year-old and say that she sought the company of a man who raped her into a coma for 5 days to the point where she couldn't have children for the rest of her life, and then you laugh about it, and then you destroy the other women and threaten them, don't tell me about, Donald Trump is not for women. You look at Ivanka Trump, and I rest my case. He is
Yeah.
for women, and I know him personally, and I have spent time with him, and I have known the man for 30 years. I've seen him at 3 in the morning. I've seen him at 12 at night, and he is not the man that people want to make him out to be. And the situation that I was in was at parties and all kinds of things. End of that story.
Yeah, I
End
love
of
it.
that
Judge
story, okay?
Jeanine, we love you. We love you fired up. Also, when I went on the road, I went on the road with Rudy Giuliani day before yesterday. We campaigned. We did some campaignings about Florida. I have never seen the people like at Doral and all his clubs. They idolize Donald. They idolize him. And I'm being kind. They are mesmerized, saying this is the greatest guy to a person, Judge, to a person. They love
not
Donald
only
Trump.
that, I was in Florida with Larry Trump and the Empower Trump movement, and and even at Trump Tower, I would go there with my Fox microphone, and I'd say to some of the people there, what do you think of Donald Trump? Okay, and you know what the guys would say? We love him. He's our boss. And I'm like, hey, you don't have to worry about it. I won't put your picture on. They're like, we love him. I said, how does he treat women? And this guy said, better than he treats us. And the truth is that they love him. And this is not recent. I've been to Mar-a-Lago with him. And, my then husband represented him. So we were with him a lot. I've seen him in action. He is a good man. He is a kind man. He will take the time to shake the hand of a hard hat and not think twice about it. This is a man who cares. He is a real person. And he's the kind of guy who, by the way, if anybody is concerned about their pocketbook, Donald Trump is your man. Hillary Clinton is the kind of woman who will sell this nation out for her pocketbook and for her foundation. And on my open this weekend, it'll be the last weekend before the election. What we're seeing from the WikiLeaks emails, I will tie them into the criminal act of the Clintons, where they get all that foreign money in, where they dump the emails. I mean, this is an organized criminal enterprise. I've been saying it for 2 years now, Joe. This is a RICO. As a prosecutor, I could take this down.
Look at
These
that.
are criminals. They're all-out criminals.
Yeah, so that letter that James Comey sent, was there pressure on Comey? What are your thoughts, Judge Jeanine, on how that went down, and why did Comey resurface?
Well, you know what? I was very critical of Comey, and people were rather shocked, and I took Hillary Clinton's side. And I said, you know what? You're not supposed to announce an investigation within 60 days of a federal election. And, Joe, the bottom line is he was not supposed to announce it publicly. And then everybody said, oh, but he told Congress he'd come back to them. And my response is there was a way for him to do it without impacting an election. You don't want the FBI to be seen as a political operative putting their finger on the scales of an election. But he did it, and here's the bottom line. Had he done the investigation properly in July, had he not shut it down, had Loretta Lynch, who I believe is the most corrupt attorney general in the history of this country, allowed him access, and you can quote me on that because I'll say it again, had she allowed them access to a grand jury, this woman and all of her operatives would have been indicted. From John Podesta to Cheryl Mills, to all the rest of them. This was shut down, and the Fed, there was a mutiny, Joe, at the FBI, and they kept that foundation operation under investigation. There's a lot going on that we don't see, but the bottom line is this. It's going to be taken down, and we've got to have justice, and the only way to do that is with a clean slate. Let's look at it. The United States of America is not for sale. And if anyone wants this country to be sold out to global interests and Arab countries, 5 minutes for $12 million to the King of Morocco, $25 million from Saudi Arabia. Come on, guys, this is America. Cut those ties and start focusing on us and health care and taking care of jobs and the people of this country.
God, you are wonderful. God, I love when you're fired up, Judge Jeanine. This is great. We can't wait. Well, we can't wait. And when you write, you're open. You get in there in the mornings, and you're live on Saturday nights. You take the whole day. I guess all week long. All these things go through your head, and then you just lay it out there and nail it every week on the air.
Yeah, I write it myself, Joe, and you're right. It's all week long, and when I sleep, it's like my head is still working. And, because I'm a lawyer, I'm a judge, and I've got to, it's got to be factual. It's got to be truthful. So I make my argument to my audience, and I want them to come to the same conclusion. But you know what? They're free to not. But I try to lay out a case. I'm arguing to you, the jury. I'm arguing for my case. Yeah. And, this is the biggest argument of the year, Saturday night and Sunday night.
And you do it brilliantly, Judge. We will. And before we let you go, Anthony Weiner. What if this happened on the Trump side? If Donald Trump had somebody like Anthony Weiner, the way Uma Abedin does, is to Hillary? I mean, where does he play on all this? And will he indeed take Hillary down, Judge?
I think, Joe, it is the ultimate irony that, she spent her life, defending her own pervert husband, and now another pervert of her closest, I emphasize closest, aide, her husband is going to take her down for his sexual perversion. And that's the truth. And it is the ultimate irony, Joe.
Really, Judge, did you work out already? Did you work out and then come on the air?
Worked out.
Look at you, and you're fired up. God bless you, girl. Unbelievable.
I worked out at 6:30, and then I'm going to spin in a few minutes. I'm on Hannity tonight at 10. We're on live.
Look at you. God bless you.
Now, let me tell you, Joe, life is short, You got to get there. You got to love it. You got to enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. And I think our pal Mitch Modell, there's some dinner in December. We got to go to it, I think.
I'd love it.
To that thing?
Yes, indeed. If Mitchell's there, I'm there. And if you're there, I'm really there, Judge. You are the best. And you know what? We are just honored to have you on the show, Judge. You are the best. Please come back again.
Congratulations on your extra hour, okay?
Thank you. It's yours just for you. I did it just for you, so you would come on, Judge. Come on. Jeanine, we love you. Thank you so much. God bless you, girl. Thank you so much.
Bye.
See, you too, indeed. Judge Jeanine Pirro. Whew, fired up, girl. We love it. Don't forget, Justice with Judge Jeanine on Fox News Saturday nights at 9 p.m. And don't forget on Hannity tonight. You know what I miss, Judge Jeanine? She is spectacular.